So I feel like I'm talking about this a lot, but we talk about how the best source material comes from your life, right? That's the whole thing behind the X Factor show at Copy Chief Live. Whatever you're doing in your personal life makes the most fantastic creative fuel for whatever you're going through. So many of you know, I've talked about it a lot, that I am volunteering now. And I'm volunteering for a cause that is very close to my heart, which is helping people to escape domestic violence situations.
Mm-hmm.
I work on the hotline, and sometimes it gets really emotionally heavy. And last week, I had a bad week for like the first time in 6 months. It was just
Hmm.
there were so many emotions and so many situations that were like I was powerless to do anything. And I don't like that feeling because I am very much an overachiever and let me step in and fix that for you kind of person. So last week was hard. And then at Kevin's suggestion, which I don't know why I didn't even think about it, I reached out to Robert Gibson, who's done some similar volunteer work, and asked him, man, how do you cope? How do you do this work and keep getting up and doing it every day when it's really, really hard? And he said something to me that just kind of blew my mind, which was, I can't fix your problem for you, but I can help you get one step closer to safety. And that just kind of changed the way that I looked at everything. I mean, not just
Hmm.
the volunteer working that I'm doing, but working with clients, working with people that you and I coach through RFL. I can't step in and fix it for you, but I can help you get one step closer to where you want
Hmm.
to be. So if you are in a situation where you're struggling or you're having a hard time seeing what the end result is going to be, seeing the solution, seeing the bigger picture, remember, it's not about fixing everything all at once. If you're struggling to see the big picture and get to where you need to go, then focus on just getting one step closer.
Hmm. Whew. Angie, you're killing me. That's beautiful. It's so simple and so profound, and that's what Robert's advice always is, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, Robert laid out a doozy. If you guys haven't seen it in the general discussion today,
Yeah.
about you know, uh, yeah. So check that out, and thank you, Angie. I think it's beautiful that you're doing this work, and you know what I'm inspired about is that it's making you a, a better person, not just because you're willing to do a hard thing that helps people, but when it's very hard for you, instead of turning from it, you're leaning into it and finding new resources to help you overcome it. And once you're through that hurdle, it's not going to make it an easy thing to talk to people who are victims of domestic violence, but it's going to increase your worldview in ways that I think we can't even imagine yet.
Yeah, like Robert said, the phones were ringing before I got there, and they'll keep
Hmm.
ringing after I decide I'm done. But, deciding to do the work now is what's important,
Hmm.
and helping whoever I can. And that's for all of us. Like, help where you can, however you can.
Exactly. Awesome. Thank you, Angie.
Thanks.
Man, the woman never ceases to impress me, blow me away, inspire me. Really cool. Thank you, Angie.